finally popped the question to longtime love Kate Middleton. In case you were wondering, the daughter of self-made millionaires said yes. The ring is the same one his father, Prince Charles, gave to Lady Diana Spencer 29 years ago. Just to show you how things have changed, Will and Kate already share a home together. Middleton is a familiar face to royal watchers, but she's rarely been heard in public. Today, the royal couple gave their first interview to Britain's ITV News.
William, where did you propose? When, how, and Kate, what did you say?
It was about 3 weeks ago on holiday in Kenya. We had a little private time away together with some friends, and I just decided that it was the right time, really. We've been talking about marriage for a while, so it wasn't a massively big surprise, but I took her up somewhere nice in Kenya and proposed.
It's very romantic. There's a true romantic in that.
There is.
And you said yes, obviously.
Of course, yes, yeah.
Thankfully.
And you knew you were going to do this from day one of the holiday, or you waited till the end?
I'd been planning it for a while, but as every guy out there will know, it takes a certain amount of motivation to get yourself going, so I was planning it, and then it just felt really right out in Africa. It was beautiful at the time, and I had done a little bit of planning to obviously show my romantic side.
Okay, you've been on holiday a while, so did you see this coming? Was he getting a bit nervous and jumpy?
No, not at all, no, because, you know, we were out there with friends and things, so I really didn't expect it at all. I thought he might have sort of maybe thought about it, but no. It was a total shock when it came, and very excited.
And you produced the ring?
Yeah.
There and then?
I did, yeah. I'd been carrying it around with me in my rucksack for about 3 weeks before that, and I literally would not let it go. Everywhere I went, I was keeping hold of it, because I knew this thing, if it disappeared, I'd be in a lot of trouble. And, yeah, because I planned it, it went fine. As, you know, you'll hear a lot of horror stories about proposing and things go horribly wrong. It went really, really well, and, yeah, I was really pleased that she said yes.
And it's a family ring? It
is a family ring, yes. It's my mother's engagement ring. So I thought it was quite nice, because obviously she's not going to be around to share any of the fun and excitement of it all. This was my way of keeping her sort of close to it all.
And I guess we better have a look at it. What kind of ring is it? Are you an expert on what's...
I'm not an expert on it at all. I've been reliably informed it's a sapphire with some diamonds, but I'm sure everyone recognises it from previous times, so...
And Kate, you're going to be in envy of many, I would
Well, I just hope I look after it.
Yeah. She loses, she's in big trouble.
It's very, very special.
You're obviously going to enter this family, the most famous, royal family in the world. William's mother was this massive, iconic figure, the most famous figure of our age. Is that worrying? Is that intimidating? Do you think about that a lot, both of you? You particularly, Kate, obviously.
Well, obviously it'd be... I would love to have met her, and she's obviously she's an inspirational woman to look up to, obviously to this day, and going forward and things. It is, it's a wonderful family. The members who I've met have achieved a lot, and very inspirational. So yeah, I do.
There's no pressure, though, because there's no pressure, because, like Kate said, it's about carving your own future. No one's going to try and, no one's trying to fill my mother's shoes, and what she did is fantastic. It's about making your own future and your own destiny, and Kate will do a very good job of that.
This is a life, in the public domain to a degree that you can't escape. You both know that. You're obviously very, you know it better than Kate does. You're obviously very protective of her. Massively
so. Of course, her and her family, I really want to make sure that they have the best sort of guidance and chance to see what life has been like, or what life is like in the family, and that's kind of almost why I have been waiting this long, is I wanted to give her a chance to see and to back out if she needed to, before it all got too much, because, I'm trying to learn from lessons that I just wanted to give her the best chance to settle in and see what happens the other side.
And I'm also glad that I've had the time to sort of grow and understand myself more as well. So hopefully,
does that mean I've done well?
Hopefully, good job. Yes.
Good.
It's a massive thing you're going into now. Obviously, marriage is a big thing for everyone, but it's in such a public way. Excited, a little bit terrified.
Massively excited. Quite happy when the interview's over. But no, we're hugely excited, and it's we're looking forward to spending the rest of the times, the rest of our lives together, and seeing what the future holds.
Tom Bradby, political editor for Britain's ITV News, did the interview. He's also produced a documentary on Prince Harry's work on AIDS in Africa. He joins me now. Tom, you've known the family for years. What was your impression of the couple?
Well, Kate was pretty nervous. I mean, we had quite a long time beforehand to kind of relax, as it were. William was telling a lot of jokes, not very funny jokes, but no, he's got a good sense of humour, so he was pretty relaxed. And Kate was, you know, you could tell, I mean, she was tense. She, you know, doesn't particularly like the limelight. She's kind of been gearing quite a long time, as in this is the moment she has to face the public, kind of slightly grit her teeth. I actually thought by the time we did the interview she was, you know, she was pretty relaxed and she got through it fine, but I think she will have been very relieved that it's over, to be honest with you.
You know, a lot of us in the United States haven't been following their relationship over the years. Has she, I mean, it's been going on for a long time. Has she been for years and years? Is she used to, I mean, we're looking at her being photographed with all these flashbulbs going off. Is she used to that sort of attention? She's used to it, but she doesn't like it, and he particularly doesn't like it for her, and he's very, very protective of her. And there's absolutely no doubt that one of the reasons he's taken so long is, you know, he's been asking himself the question, can I really put her through this? Is she up for it? Now, I mean, you know, you can say a lot of things about Kate, but I think most people who know her well agree she's quite a kind, loyal, relatively simple person. She doesn't massively like the limelight, and I think William genuinely worried about her ability to cope with the kind of attention that's going to come her way. She seemed fine with it today, and I think she's had a long time to think about it. If you could just, for our viewers, describe a little bit both of them, William and Kate. I mean, what are they like? I think if you met them, like, you know, it'd really be like meeting anyone else. They're very down to earth. I mean, you know, I deal with politicians all the time here. They have an awful lot more airs and graces by and large than those two. They're very simple. You know, they've both got really good senses of humour. Kate, you know, requires a little bit of letting her hair down before she lets hers go. William is kind of quite funny and makes, you know, wisecracks all the time. Very easygoing, very good company. I think maybe the point to understand about them, though, is that Kate comes from a very kind of stable, middle-class English family. She really wants a happy life for herself, and she's not prepared to trade that for being royal. William is very close to her family, and it's very clear to me that that's what he wants for himself, too. And Kate was obviously wearing Princess Diana's engagement ring. She told you that Diana is an inspirational woman. William was kind of quick to say that this isn't, you know, an attempt to fill his mom's shoes. Do you think he's taking pains to avoid comparisons in the public between his bride and his mom? You know, William loved his mother, let's be clear about that. Obviously, her death, I imagine Kate and maybe his brother are probably the only two people he's ever talked to really thoroughly about his mother and what he feels about her death. And I imagine when she says, you know, I really wish I'd met her, I think she really means it in a heartfelt way. But having said that, he just wants to shut the issue down. You know, he doesn't like the kind of endless comparisons, discussion, debate. Diana is a global phenomenon. He wants to get on with his life, and he wants them to be able to get on with their life without the comparison, and he'd love nothing more than for it to sort of drift back in time, really. It's fascinating. Tom Bradby, appreciate you talking to us. Thanks.